2 more pastors are being said to have left ECG. Okay? I'm going to talk about that particular subject, but it won't be too long. Won't stretch this subject too long. I'm going to bring it here just so that we can highlight something. It's quite interesting a lot of times when you see people put in very high position exiting a church. Okay? Not long ago, Pastor Sam, the one in the light blue suit, was put as, was he regional pastor or what? Like the pastor that all the Joburg pastors, or was it all South African pastors from ECG who used to report to him? One of those, okay? Yeah, you can correct me down in the comment section. Either Joburg pastors or national pastors used to report to him. Yeah, the man in the blue. He was appointed not long ago to this particular position of thing. Now, over the last 3 years, there's been so many changes at ECG. The structure is, I don't know, it's a house on sand or something like that. But very recently, I think about a few, last year, towards the ending of last year, I think, according to what I heard. You can correct when you did know about it. If you do know, maybe the particular branch he's from or the branch that he was with, maybe they did a celebration of departure. Maybe there they will say why he's leaving, or he's just going to establish his own ministry or something like that. You can direct me to that post, send it over to the WhatsApp number over there. And so I would love to see that. But I know that not long ago, he was appointed as at one particular position. I can't remember exactly. Was it the one where all Joburg pastors answer to him, or all national pastors respond to him? So he is one of the pastors that is left, Pastor Sam. Okay, yeah, a lot of people that have been around him, they absolutely love him. I've heard nothing but positive things from people that have been particularly where he was, and so he's said to have left. Remember, house on sand. He's left. If he has left on good terms, you can show us the post. I know Sia Salvation. He's in South Africa now. He left Malawi. The man who used to be behind Bushiri, you know, the whole Nine Hajes, the one who divorced not long ago, last year. You remember that particular? He left. And he was being accused of stealing members not long ago. You remember that one? He made a response talking to them and saying, no, he has never done any such a thing. So for a regional pastor, a pastor who is national, I think is national, man, for him to be leaving after such a short time, it's quite interesting. There was another one when Bashir was still here, who was appointed. I don't know how long did that particular role last with that other man. And so he was appointed also. He's gone. Now, the second pastor that is left. You see, in that same picture, there's this pastor standing on the other side. That pastor, I think his name is Pastor Sandy or something. Pastor Sandy also, he's also dipped it. He's just a house on sand. A house on sand. What is a house on a rock? A house on a rock is one that's built on Jesus. The center is Christ. We are straightforward. We are going that direction. But Bashir's house is out of order, man. There's too much. Nails are falling off the roof. Bricks are not staying in the wall. There's all kinds of projects. There's always something at ECG. There's always something. For me, it's a sign of a house that is built on sand. A house that is built on fictional doctrines. A house that is built on a carnal aspect of life. A house that is built upon the viewpoint of looking at one man, the God of Major One, the God of Major One. That's not a church that is focused on God. It's focused on the God of Major One. God only knows who that God is. That God, only God knows who that God is. By God, I mean Yahweh. Okay? Only He knows who that God is. Why can't you just make straight reference? Why is He not your God? No, He is the God of Major One. He is Barcelona. A doctrine on sand. It's a classic. You see this type of things here that are happening. Brother-in-law left, remember. or should I say ex-brother-in-law, because I don't know if they are still, or they're just still called parenting and whatnot. The man who was married to Bashir's sister dipped it also. He was there with Makandiwa's spiritual son